So sorry I've been a bit slow with uploads again lately. As of like last week, stuff just been pretty hectic, so haven't gotten down to doing much of that. But yeah, so apologies regarding the upload situation. All I've been doing is like at work, obviously I can play an instrument, so the only footage I can really record that's worth anything is basically me playing an instrument. And yeah, I'm on the way to work now, and yeah, not much else to say, I guess. I've got like, it's warm as hell. Yesterday it was raining, so that was pretty cool. It's not that much that we get rain this side, and when it does, it's kind of, you know, it's special, I think, to most people. And I've got like 2 instruments that are decent, but the one is amazing. It's a handmade guitar by Colin Cleveland, and he recently passed away, the builder. And the thing is, our domestic worker actually damaged the instrument a bit, and it really breaks my heart because I don't know how to really deal with that. I've kind of just pretended that it doesn't exist, but yeah, so I never drive with the aircon on, but I've got it on now, just to like save the instrument a bit, because it's like, it was made in Cape Town, so that side it's a lot more humid than it is here, so it's yeah, just I think the instrument suffers this side as well, and especially with the damage it's taken. But yeah, so sorry for the uploads being a bit slow. I'll see if I can fit together a decent vlog or something while I'm this busy, basically. Yeah, so cool, we'll catch up later. And yeah, I'm working for a friend as well next week and the work week after that, so that might make things difficult as well, so just apologies. I'm still alive though and enjoying this, so just so you know, I guess. Cool, catch up later. Yo, so apologies again. Today is, I guess, a day full of apologies, but I couldn't like really even do even like a bit of vlogging even for the rest of the day. Like it's close to 8 o'clock now, and I'm basically leaving the house now, so I'll update again tomorrow, do some bit of vlogging or something. So sorry again for the uploads being so slow. I was just practicing with Tiens. We were doing duets again, and we were in the park till now, so the only reason we actually left is because it was getting late and dark and dodgy and stuff. But yeah, so I'll try and continue this tomorrow and hopefully find something interesting to talk about. Cool, so sorry, and catch up again tomorrow, not later, tomorrow. Hey, what's up guys? Sorry for still being slow with the uploads. Like things are just like piling on top of each other, really. Like I had to like drive around furniture from one town to another over the weekend, and this was last weekend even. Like I spent I don't know how people do it in other places, but like this side, usually if you've got like heavy lifting, you just drive like to Builder's Warehouse or to like some place where they sell building materials, and there's usually like painters and builders, those kinds of people there. I think it's a Mexican equivalent, or the American equivalent of Mexicans, that kind of stereotypical. I sound bad now anyways, but yeah, so the entire house is full of furniture, there's hardly room to move, and I even ended up missing like Pokemon Go Community Day for Dratini, and that I actually really wanted to do so badly, like undescribably. Yeah, just really wanted to do that and even miss that. So point is, I'm slow as hell. The past few days have just been crazy, the past few weeks really, and now like I'm working. I usually work 2 jobs, and now I'm helping out a friend, so I'm working a 3rd job for 4 days. It's not a lot, but like those 4 days of extra work means I need to organize the work I usually do in that time. I need to move that to other slots, so it's just, yeah, it's just a hella busy and difficult to like to do research and basically make a decent video with decent content. But I've been still, you know, spitballing, and I think the next one I think the next video with actual content in I'll probably do is about Hedy Lamarr. I guess it's kind of like one of my unicorns. Like if I was born 50, 60, no hell, it's 2018 now. So if I was born 70 years ago, that would have been my trouvrouw, the lady I would marry one day. So Hedy Lamarr, I'm going to do a little 10-minute history on Hedy Lamarr. And yeah, sorry for the slow uploads. Just like I said, extra job. Had to deliver things, have been missing, haven't seen my friends, haven't been doing like what I've been wanting to do. So just sorry, my eyes, like the sun today is terrible, and it's not like it's that bright. It's not a lot more brighter than it usually is, but I woke up crazy early this morning, so I'm still pretty tired, and like especially when I'm tired, my eyes get like incredibly sensitive. And now luckily on the highway, but at one point, like when I was driving, like the sun would reflect off the white cars, and just the like reflection from the sun would blind me completely, that my eyes actually start tearing up. And it's not like crying tears, it's just like from sensitivity, like the sun just really burning them. And then I've gotten a few glares like in the past where I think it's because of my hair, when my hair was still a bit longer than it is even now. I think if I'm driving, I kind of look like a girl with long hair who's crying, so people break their necks to basically look at me while I'm driving past, but not because of any reason other than they think I'm a girl crying. I think that's my running theory on it anyways. But yeah, so I'm on my way back home now. I've got about an hour at the house before I need to leave for work again. But just thought I'd mention, like yesterday I had a dream. I can't remember most of it, but I remember there was like glass breaking in the dream, and it was a glass head breaking that woke me up. But then what I just think is worth mentioning, you know, like when you dream, like, or rather let me say it like this, like when I dreamt, and the moment the window breaks, like lightning hits outside. So how does your brain know, hey, lightning is gonna strike in like 2 seconds, so in your dream you should break something so it you get what I'm saying? Like, how does your mind know something is gonna happen in the future? And that's, yeah, I'm struggling even to describe it, but I'm sure like you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Like, if that glass breaking, how did my mind know break the glass now, and then it'll, yeah, weird as hell. Been messing with my mind a bit, but yeah, we'll catch up later. So I'm on my way to work again. You've probably noticed that there isn't much else I can tell you really, that I'm going to work and I'm going back home, going to work, going back home. But yeah, on my way to work again, and not much else to say really. Sorry again for like each video I say the same thing. I say sorry for not uploading and what have you. But yeah, sorry for not uploading. I'll get to it eventually. Like, I'll edit together just a vlog and put like a little guitar clip or something in, just something I can upload that's not completely useless. But yeah, it's a nice day outside at least, and yeah, guess that feel I need to go to the dentist sometime soon, because like, I guess you should never start smoking because it's a terrible habit in the first place, and it's just like, it's very like, it's, yeah, a lot of coffee and a lot of cigarettes, like it hasn't done wonders for my teeth. And lately I've been so busy that I haven't gotten to the dentist, and I tend to go like once a year, and they just do like one of those, like, it's not really the dentist, it's the oral hygienist, that lady. And I feel like behind with like my one leg's been kind of losing its feeling, and I went out, I think about like 3 years ago, and I like people ended up beating the hell out of me. Like my leg was around my neck and stuff, and since then I think I've had to go back to the doctor annually, but I've only gone back once. And yeah, like part of my leg's starting like it's losing feeling and what have you. So yeah, not feel like I'm a bit behind with shit I need to get done. Yeah, so we'll catch up eventually. Sorry again. Yo, so obviously I'm on my way back to work again, and yeah, I just thought I'd mention, like, you know, the way life works sometimes is this morning I was like bitching and moaning about me not having time to go to the dentist, and not having time to go to, like, I think it's a pediatrician or no, like, you know, someone who checks out your bones, like the person who, like when I hurt my leg. Anyways, the point is, and now I'm working for someone else, so I'm completely swamped. But now today I've had like a bunch of cancellations. So, you know, like I'm completely swamped on one side, but then on the other side things end up calming down a bit. So it's almost, you know, like, I do consider myself a Christian, you know, like, guess I don't believe the Bible as it's written, but I do consider myself a Christian, and, you know, it feels like someone is always looking out for you, keeping you like from snapping or like going off of the edge. Well, not always, I guess people do snap and go off the edge, but for some reason in life things just seem to work out to some degree. And yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. So today was supposed to be very hectic, and yeah, like the one kid, like I have to move like some of my second works students. I need to move to be able to help out a friend for basically a third job I'm doing now for, like, and that being said, like, it would have been basically impossible, but now one of the kids broke his arm, so obviously it's very difficult for him to, because I feel bad telling the parents, you know, I can't be there. That's basically the biggest thing. You can always make time to fill in those lessons you missed, but it's a kind of, I feel guilty organizing with the parents. So the one parent is like, yeah, no, the kid's arm is broken, and she doesn't, and I was still like, no, we can still do like technical exercises and stuff, but then she was like, yeah, wonder if it's not best to just like continue after 2 weeks, which suits me perfectly. And then the other kid, it's very sad, but because of personal reasons he's unable to attend lessons, and then the kid is like right at the end, which means I would have had to sit there for like hours sucking my thumb, also cancelled. So it works out pretty well. You know, it's a shame that I have to cancel, but, or that there's cancellations, but it does work out if it makes sense. But yeah, so on my way back to work, and basically just means I might have time to like do a little 10-minute history at the very least. I'll put something on Instagram which I can add to like this video. A bit of guitar basically is all I can put on Instagram because I suck at everything else. But yeah, and basically at work now, so I'm gonna we'll catch up later, I guess. Thanks for listening again, and sorry to my 11 subscribers, sorry for being so slow with the uploads, and I do love whoever subscribed. Jens, Georgie, I know it's you. I know the boss isn't subscribed to me, so shame on you for that, but yeah, so cool. We'll catch up later, I guess.